Imagine this. Every tear you've shed, every sleepless night, every moment you've wanted to quit, it's not breaking you, it's building you. What if I told you that the pain you're running from is the very key to unlocking the strongest, most unstoppable version of yourself? Stick with me, because we're diving deep into why embracing pain, yes, the messy, ugly, gut-wrenching kind, is the secret to explosive personal growth. You won't just hear theories, you'll get real stories, raw examples, and a mindset shift that could change everything. Let's get started. Today, we're tackling a truth most people avoid. Growth doesn't come from comfort. It comes from struggle. Think about it. Muscles don't grow without resistance, diamonds don't form without pressure, and you don't become who you're meant to be without facing some hard days. We're going to explore how pain, whether it's physical, emotional, mental, or even relational, can be your greatest teacher. I'll share stories of people who turn their darkest moments into breakthroughs, and I'll give you practical ways to reframe your own challenges. By the end, you'll see pain not as an enemy, but as a partner in your journey. Ready? Let's dive in. Pain is universal. No one escapes it. Whether it's the sting of a breakup, the exhaustion of a dead-end job, or the ache of pushing your body past its limits, we all feel it. But here's the kicker. Pain isn't just inevitable, it's necessary. Take a look at nature. A caterpillar doesn't become a butterfly without the struggle of breaking out of its cocoon. Scientists have even found that if you cut the cocoon open to help it, the butterfly's wings never fully develop. It dies weak. That struggle, it's what pumps fluid into its wings, giving it the strength to fly. The same applies to us. Pain is the resistance that builds our wings. Avoid it, and you stay stuck. Embrace it, and you soar. Let's break this down across different areas of life: physical, emotional, career, and relationships, and see how this plays out. Let's start with the body. If you've ever hit the gym, you know the phrase, "no pain, no gain," isn't just a cliché. It's science. When you lift weights, you're literally tearing tiny muscle fibers. It hurts. You're sore for days. But then, your body repairs those tears, and the muscle grows back stronger. Take Arnold Schwarzenegger, for example. Before he was a movie star or governor, he was a skinny kid from Austria with a dream. He'd train for hours, pushing through pain that would make most of us quit. In his own words, he said, "The last 3 or 4 reps is what makes the muscle grow. That's where most people give up, and that's where I push harder." That pain wasn't his limit. It was his launch pad. So next time you're sweating through a workout or recovering from an injury, remember, that discomfort is sculpting you into something stronger. Now, let's shift to emotional pain, those heart-wrenching moments that leave you raw. Maybe it's losing someone you love, or a betrayal that cuts deep. It's messy, it's heavy, and it feels like it'll never end. But here's where the magic happens. Consider J.K. Rowling. Before Harry Potter made her a household name, she was a single mum on welfare, battling depression after a failed marriage. She described that time as hitting rock bottom. But in that darkness, she found clarity. She channeled her pain into writing, creating a world that not only healed her, but inspired millions. She once said, "Rock bottom became the solid foundation on which I rebuilt my life." Emotional pain strips away the superficial. It forces you to face who you are and what matters. It's not fun, but it's fertile ground for growth. if you let it be. What about your career? Ever been stuck in a job you hate or faced rejection after rejection? That's pain too, and it's a brutal one. But it can refine you. Look at Steve Jobs. He was fired from Apple, the company he founded. Imagine the humiliation, the doubt. Most people would have crumbled. But Jobs called it the best thing that ever happened to me. That pain shook him out of complacency. He went on to start Pixar, create some of the most iconic animated films ever, and eventually returned to Apple to revolutionize tech with the iPhone. Career pain, whether it's failure, burnout, or uncertainty, teaches resilience. It forces you to adapt, innovate, and fight for what you want. It's the fire that forges your purpose. Finally, let's talk relationships, friends, family, love. These are where pain cuts deepest. A falling out with a friend, a family rift, a breakup. They leave scars, but they also hold up a mirror. I'll share a quick story. Sarah went through a brutal divorce. She'd given everything to her marriage, only to watch it collapse. She could have turned bitter, and for a while she did. But then she started asking hard questions. What did this teach her about herself? About boundaries? About what she truly needed? That pain became her compass. Today she's in a healthier relationship, not just with someone new, but with herself. Relational pain reveals your blind spots. It's a chance to grow wiser, kinder, and more authentic if you're brave enough to look in that mirror. So what's the payoff? Why endure all this? Because on the other side of pain is a version of you that's tougher, wiser, and more alive. Every struggle you face is a stepping stone to a bigger life. The gym rat becomes a champion. The heartbroken writer becomes a legend. The fired dreamer becomes a visionary. The reward isn't just the outcome, it's who you become. Pain doesn't just test you, it transforms you. And that transformation, it's worth every second of the fight. Here's my challenge to you. Stop running from your pain. Lean into it. Whether it's a tough workout, a hard conversation, or a dream that feels out of reach, embrace the struggle. Ask yourself, what's this teaching me? How is this making me stronger? You've got insight in your pocket now. Don't let it sit there. Take one step today. Change your mindset. See pain as your ally, not your enemy, and watch how it propels you forward. If this hit home, drop a comment below, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more. You're not alone in this. We're growing together. See you in the next one.